Hello and welcome to another episode of Tony's Reviews. Here on my channel, I review as seen on TV items as well as any other household item or gadget that you could possibly think of. If this is something that you're into, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell. The bell will alert you anytime I release a new review or if I go live. Thanks so much for watching and I hope you enjoy today's review. Today on Tony's Reviews, I am reviewing the BNT wireless IP camera. This is something that I got from Amazon and it came in 24 hours or maybe even less. It got to my house pretty quickly. It was overnight shipping. I'll be adding to the camera that I've currently got with this so that I'll have more range. With this one, I'll be able to see my living room as well as different parts of my kitchen that I can't currently see right now with the IP camera that I'm currently using. So this BNT camera is going to add to my home security as well as also to my pet monitoring. And the box on here says that it has audio so that you can actually talk to your dogs or you can actually speak, and if there was somebody in your house you could talk to them. So if you've got your phone and you're using an app, you can actually use this camera to speak to somebody that's in your house. So like let's say your kids are in your house and you want to speak to them, you'll be able to speak to them through this. They won't be able to see you, but you'll be able to see them and they'll be able to hear you and then likewise be able to speak back to you. This is a 1080p camera. It says that it's good for home security, it's good for baby care, and it's also good for pet monitoring. And I'm sure we can also think of a million other good reasons to have a camera inside your house that you're able to communicate with. One of the things I like about this from the get-go is it's got this little scan right here on the side. It's got one of these little code scanners right here. So that lets me know that I'm going to be able to download the app very easily just by opening up my camera. So that sounds good to me. Okay, we already kind of know what it looks like from the box, but the first thing we're going to do is open this up, take a look at it. I'm going to read the instructions myself. I won't put you through that. And then after I'm done reading the instructions, then we'll install this thing and we'll see how good it actually works. So here we go. All right, so I can tell we've got the camera itself right here. It's not heavy by any means, but it does feel kind of solid, like it's put together well. So I will give that to the BNT company right off the start. If you don't want to go wireless, it looks like we got internet access right here, and then we've got a card slot right here, and then we also have the power, the little power slot right there, so we can plug that into our USB power. So that looks pretty awesome. It's very sleek design, very modern looking. And then this little box that came with it, I'm going to open this up real quick. I'm guessing it's going to be power cords, that sort of thing. I don't think we have to be Albert Einstein to figure that out. Do not eat, it's not a treat. First thing I see, we got some mounting materials right here. And then we've got, of course, got the power cord so that we can, keep this thing plugged in all the time. I could talk about it all day, but I ain't going to. We're going to plug this thing in and see if it really works. This comes with a really nice sticker right here that lets people know that there is, a home security device. Okay, something I want to show you real quick is this comes with a bunch of temporary tattoos from BNT. Not sure what that's all about. It says something about a contest on it, but I can't go into details about that here on YouTube, so I will not talk about that. All right, so I've read the instructions and it's pretty simple. All you do is download an app and you use a barcode to scan it onto your phone, and it's not very hard. So it looks very easy. I'm just going to go ahead and do that and get this thing, connected, and then I'll tell you if I have any hang-ups with that or not. So let's get started. One of the things I really like about this BNT camera is that it came with this separate mount right here. So I'll be able to install this mount without having to worry about holding the camera while I'm trying to mount the camera. My God, I look like my friend Rose on a family outing. I have the mount in place now, and now I'm going to mount the camera to the mount. So far, so good. Okay, I've got the camera's app installed here on my other phone. We're going to use it to see how well the camera operates. Okay, I've made a mistake. Something I didn't realize is there's a code on the bottom of the camera that I have to scan in to my phone. Connecting to the router. Please wait for a moment. Okay, so right here you can see that we can see through the camera right now on my phone here. Okay, so right now you can see the entire dining room, living room area, and I'll move the camera around a little bit. So, and you can see it's moving there on the screen as I move it, and the camera itself is moving. And somehow I just went black and white. Oh, that's night vision mode, because it's dark in there. Hey there, today on Tony's Reviews, we're going to be reviewing the TNT camera. Okay, guys. Right now, I have got this camera in smart mode, and the camera's also recording me. So I know that's a lot to put on this camera, so I just wanted to see how it would perform. And I wanted to show you here on the app, if you want to zoom into something, all you got to do is take your fingers like this and zoom in. So see there? So that's a pretty easy zoom. So that's all you got to do the zoom in. Okay, I have now used this camera, and I have to say I'm going to give a real honest opinion on this. This camera works about as good as any other IP camera I've used. It does have the motion detection on there, so I think that's pretty awesome. So I do like the motion detection feature that's on here. It's different than anything I've used before, and this thing will follow you around like I showed. So I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, the camera itself, it was a little buggy during installation, so I'm going to be honest about that. But I've never had one of these cameras not be buggy. And when I talk about it being kind of buggy, I'm talking about when you install the app and then you sync up the camera. Every one I've ever had, you've had to do it maybe a couple of times to get it to work right. And this was the same way. I think I had to install it like twice, and then it worked right. But it might have been human error too. I'm not really sure. This is still a whole new world to me in 2019. So anyway, it's a great camera. It's working fine. So if you want one of these, there'll be an Amazon link in the description. If you have any questions about this camera, just throw them down in the comments. If you'd like to see some more of my product review videos, just click on the above link. I want to thank you so much for watching, and God bless you.